and getting together and networking. I will briefly, Ryan's going to be speaking next, I guess, and describing the project. He's got the sign, which Damien is live streaming, which is good to be live, but we're going to have a recording of this for posterity. So I don't know if we need to go around with introductions. It's warm, but anyone who wants to talk, we're going to have time for that. Ryan's going to talk about the project as far as what's being done. David, as far as carrying it through Paul Koretz's office, who sent 3 deputies here today. I'm saying that because it shows his commitment to the project. He was the first one who said yes, and he's the one who's gotten this to happen, which is a culvert going under here to connect the creek to future creek. If this wasn't done now, ahead of time, money found to do this, this project never could happen. We wouldn't have it. If it wasn't for Paul Koretz's office, this would be a parking lot as well. And for the neighborhood people, Marilyn's here, her neighborhood, there were petitions going around. And for Charles, who is in Palms, which, they might allow some parking here so people aren't going to press some Palms. Charles looks, I think, at the bigger picture. And,
a little louder.
So with that, Ryan, you want to talk about what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. First of all, I would like to thank the member of the community. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Could you talk a little louder?
Okay.
We had trouble getting him.
If you use your audio, you can just walk right closer to the mic.
So, when I first joined the city, 6 months after I joined the city, this is the first project I was assigned to. We worked on it, we stopped for a little bit, looked for funding, and finally we are here. And thanks to Jonathan, who calls my boss every week, and David, who reminds my boss every other day to keep it moving. So that's why we are here. I think having the 2 culverts here is a very instrumental for the project, because it's all about timing. We don't want to come in later when the project is done, when the rail is done, and have to pull up everything that they built 6-7 months ago. So it kind of shows how we can work together, different government organizations, with the community, with the council. It takes time to get everybody on board, but we can get it done. Our goal for sanitation is to be able to educate people the hydrology, how it should be, how we can clean the water using the existing space that we already have, and promote multi-use, providing recreational space at the same time, going along with the bike path and all that. So it's a great idea. It's in the making, and our division has finished the concept design for the project, and we continue to look for funding statewide and also local funding sources. And hopefully, one step at a time, we'll be able to finish it, and this big place will turn into a nice, enjoyable water park where water comes in, get cleaned up, and community can appreciate, enjoy the products of their hard work. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you.
All right. Is that me? Okay, so thank you very much. My name is David, and I am Councilmember Paul Koretz's deputy for lots of different things, but you've heard the expression, it takes a village. In this particular case, it took a Jonathan. So I want to thank Jonathan. Thank you so much for making this a reality, and of course the wonderful community in this area. This project started literally nowhere, and we are somewhere today with a few pipes or culverts, one or the other. And we're going to end up with a project that both is an amenity to the community, cleans and helps the environment, and will be a welcome addition to our wonderful train that's going to be coming down in the next few years. So I don't have much to say. I just want to keep it short and brief. Thank you, Jonathan. Without you, we wouldn't be here. And of course, it's been a pleasure working, not every week, that's too modest, every day, every hour with you and everyone else in this wonderful neighborhood. So thank you so much.
Greg? You're not forced to say anything. Greg was
I'll chime in
Greg was
real
with the
quick,
mayor's
sure.
office, and I didn't mention this is one of the Mayor Villaraigosa had a 50 Parks initiative, and this got on the list. This was general service. This was surplus land. Where we're standing was supposed to be Exposition Boulevard, and it never got built. So initially Expo wanted to put parking on it, and it's not going to be that. It's going to be one of our 50 parks that the mayor brought us. Greg got a part of it.
It's been a really interesting process. I think at this location right here, it won't just demonstrate stormwater biofiltration, but it'll also demonstrate the remaking of the urban fabric in LA from a car-oriented asphalt idea of what to do with public land to a more, human-focused. There's going to be a beautiful bike path running along here. People are going to walk and meander left and right with the stream to get to the station. One of the functions of this surplus city land, this unbuilt street here, will be a pleasant way to get from Overland to the entrance to the station over here on Westwood. So there was really, in the plan that Jonathan and other community members showed to the mayor's office after they'd been in contact with sanitation for a while, we saw all this holistic linkages in how you take what's right now wild, underutilized space and make it great for the environment, great for the transit rider, a community amenity, etc. And throughout the process, everyone involved has had to defend this space against being paved over. And it actually says a lot about the kind of drive and vision that it will take to continue to remake our urban fabric into something more dynamic and regional scale.
We've talked about a few things. I put up a website before Facebook was really big. I had an acronym. I used some of it was conservation, which we just talked about. Recreation, that's the bike park. Education, Anna's here. Robert Jeffers is here from Dorsey High, and the Eco Club.
Yes.
And they have a stop on the right of way. I mean, they have an actual train station that will connect to the train station here and connect to Anna's school. Anna, if you wouldn't mind saying a few words.
I'd be very happy to. For all of you who don't know, I'm the principal at Overland Elementary. We're right across the street from this wonderful space. The teachers and on behalf of the students, we're very excited about the opportunity to have an outdoor learning center where we can cross the street and be here. And in addition, it's just so inspiring to see the students and the children. This is their future, and this is their green space. They can't fight for it, but you all have. And so thank you, Jonathan, for all that you've done, and it's something that we'll be using for years and years to come. Very excited.
So, if there's anyone else who wants to speak, I wanted to bring you all here to network. Some of us are on the steering committee, which we recently set up. Where's Sean?
Here.
Sean, hey! Sean McMillan, Tyler Realty. We've got business representative. Annette is here. She's also at Overland School. She's a science coordinator and a resident of this community on either side. I don't want to leave anyone out, but Sarah, when I mentioned this to Sarah, who's on the Expo Urban Design Committee, she's an architect, she connected me with a friend of a friend who was a student at UCLA, or the UCLA externship program. I'm not sure what it's called. But
landscape architecture extension.
And he did a drawing, because I can't draw. It was kind of along the lines of this, that I was able to take around. And everyone said, great idea, but as it got to CD5 and it started to happen, but without Sarah's support from the beginning, this wouldn't be here. So I've enjoyed working with you on Expo and on this, and thank you for all the continued support and connections. I feel like I'm leaving people out. When you show up at a hearing with someone from NRDC, it means something. And Damon's support and continued support, willingness to be on the steering committee is really important to us. And we hope you'll bring your education. We have some scientific advisors as well, but your education and all the various projects to make this better.
Yeah, thanks so much. We are thrilled to be here. My name is Damon Nagami. I'm with the Natural Resources Defense Council. We have an office in Santa Monica. This is our Southern California Ecosystems Project. and I couldn't be more thrilled to be here. Everything that everyone has said about this project is absolutely true. It's going to improve water quality. It adds vital open space and recreational area in a place that I'm excited about because it's going to be accessible to anyone who's riding on the Expo line, which is projected to be one of the most heavily traveled lines in the country by the time it gets up and running. So kudos to everybody here. NRDC is fully behind you, and whatever you need from us as this moves forward, please feel free to call on us. But thank you for having us here. Appreciate it.
Charles started something. He brought Sarah, who's got her hands on all this stuff about native plants. So,
Well, it was actually, sitting in Sarah's dining room with Jonathan and a few other people. I think Annette was there that day, where we decided to form a group called LA Native to promote the use of native habitat for all landscaping and public projects. And that was something that, we took to different neighborhood councils and have been heavily involved in getting the landscaping changed to be more native for the Expo line. And this will kind of be the centerpiece of Phase 2 because it's an opportunity to really restore the habitat here, to make this native landscaping that's an educational opportunity for the schools, for the thousands of people that will ride the line every day, and a wonderful opportunity to support our native songbirds, our butterflies, and do things that not only save money and are smart in terms of planning, but also make quality of life better for everybody. And again, Jonathan's vision that has inspired so many of us to get behind this. So thank you.
so let's thank ourselves and get out of the sun. Yeah, I want to get a photo op if we could.
I guess one last thing, I just also want to thank Skanska and Expo for facilitating this, and especially Hilton and Andrew, who are always quick to respond right back to you when you need something. So please let them know that we appreciate all their hard work.
Thank you.
For a photo?
Everybody in. Maybe Jack can hold the sign in front
I
of
think
the
Jack's going to take the picture. Who's taking a picture?
I'll take them, and somebody have a camera for myself or Heather? We can take it for you. No? Okay.
It's hard with
Damien, will you be one of those tall people in the back?
Camera.
You're part of this. You're
Okay.
not just a photographer.
No,
It'll just go wild.
Okay. Heather, Peter, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Lost it.
I have a galaxy.
Oh, okay.
That was
Moving it forward. Just Galaxy would like to hear that. Samsung
Okay.
will pay you for that.
That makes sense. You didn't trust me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. No. No.
You can just use yours. We'll share 'em.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
share,
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. All right. Oh, wonderful. A plain old camera.
What is that again?
I know.
A fossil?
I know. One more. Yay. All right.
Let me give you one more. Stay together. I can tweet it if we take a look at this.
and then I can reach for you.
And then we'd like to get you in a picture, if we could.
Let's see. One. You ready? There we go. I'm going to take another. There we go.
Can you go over there, Jack? Jack,
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
Come on in.
okay.
Is that regulation to have your hat up so high?
I know.
I used to work with engineers. I'm not sure that's so high.
They've been teasing me all morning.
Smile. Oh, come up here. Come up here.
You want me to come down?
Come up here.
Are you okay behind me?
I'm adjusting right now. You're just trying to make me feel tall. There we go.
And this concludes today's broadcast. Check back later for more broadcasts on Streets Blog TV.
You're going to call this Jonathan
call Jonathan.
Because we haven't run through 20 minutes.
Yeah. See how that goes. We got a couple of years.
Somebody's
Broken.
Oh my.
Thank you. They're from the 99-cent store. Don't
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I know, we can do powder. I hope the camera's not that
Thank you, John. I'm gonna cut out.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'll try. That's what I'm
Yes, it is.
Well, the ground's been broken. It's
Hi, Greg. Usually in
Hey, we just wrapped. I'm packing up. I'll be home in plenty of time.
good.
Right. Oh, you were watching it? Yeah, you know what though? You know what? I sort of think it's okay to have there for this, for now, because then we do post a higher quality version of everything later. It's like, so this is the broadcast version and then there's a YouTube version later. All right, anyway, I'll be home probably about 20 minutes. All right, bye-bye.
You got a call from Council and I'm walking in again.
Not only, he also was responsible for everything.
Those are pretty exciting. Yeah, we were pretty lucky. You know, we had an expedition with theater team that is,
I'm so excited.
You guys are stepping into those shoes.
We're glad to do it, but this is magnitude.
rodeo, which is one of the bordering.
This is like,
So
holy
it's
smokes,
great. No, I would love to,
that becomes a native
someone
destination.
good time for that.
And not only